I was born out in our old sugar house out here in the woods. When I was born, my mom went up and had me, and then 10 minutes later we were out in the sugar house I was. So I've kind of been born into it, so roughly 69 years I've been at it. But I bought my grandfather out in 1961, and I've done it ever since on my own. But, it usually takes about 40 to 45 gallons to make 1 gallon of syrup. And we're boiling it all the way from the sap from the tree down to the final product. Back in the 60s and 70s, I used to run 2 big evaporators side by side, like about bigger than this. Side by side, we had over 16,000 buckets back then. So we were into it pretty good for a while, and then I went back down on the smaller scale. And I kind of enjoy it this way. We run about 3,000 buckets now, or taps. 2,000 buckets and about 1,000 on tubing.
So what's the secret to good maple syrup?
Keep everything clean, gather it in every day, and boil it every day. Don't let it set, because if you let it set, it'll turn kind of milky and make it not as good. And of course, this year with the south wind, I think that helps stir it up, make it milky. But today now it seems to be a lot better. So we'll be okay. But no, I've always enjoyed doing it. But you know how it gets. As we get older, we get weaker parts. Well, it's continuous flow. So once we get rolling, I haven't been pushing hard because I'm almost out of sap, and I was kind of waiting. But then the gathering gets more up. But otherwise, we run probably 5 to 6 gallons an hour we make here with this setup. Some days if I really get pushed, I can probably push it up to 9 gallons of syrup an hour. Here, and this takes out some of the sugar sand and that, and then we'll finish it up to be right at syrup. Then there's a big filter press right there. I just got it apart. Yeah, be careful over there. It already came down, yep. This is the preheater here, all these pipes. Then you can see down there's flues. Down in the pan there, see those openings? That's where there's fire between them, and that makes it boil faster. As it boils away, it flows in. And of course, with those flues, that's called a raised flue pan. So sap is up here. Well, then you got a float to feed the front pan steady. There's a float right there. You can see it running into the front. And that feeds the front as it boils away. And this side of the front pan partner looks like it came from the tree yet. Pretty clear. Then when you go to the other side, see how golden that is? And all that is doing, there's partitions there, there's 6 of them. And there's an opening on the opposite ends. And as that boils, it gets sweeter and thicker, so the sap just brings it over on this side. So it automatically draws off when it gets to syrup. And so Really, I don't have to touch anything, just the wood. And that's enough.